Welcome back. My name is Josh Sperber.
And I'm Jesse Rodriguez.
And this is the Threshers pregame show. Hello everyone, Josh Sperber, Jesse Rodriguez here, back for a full series of baseball at Baycare Ballpark. 6 straight games between the Threshers and Bradenton Marauders coming up in the next week after the Threshers swept their 3-game set here last week and followed it up by taking 2 of 3 against the division rival Dunedin Blue Jays.
Needed those wins. Dunedin was right behind the Threshers. Now we distance ourselves a little bit with them. Still trailing Lakeland by a game and a half. But let's go out there and continue this hot start, this hot streak we're on.
As you said, Jesse, the Threshers a game and a half out of first place in the Florida State League West as they look for their 3rd consecutive first half championship. But one domino that fell in a different direction of that was Saul Teran getting called up. He was a key factor in the playoff series win against Lakeland back in 2023. Closed out the final game of the first half in last year's first half championship win, and now gets the call up to Jersey Shore. Big congratulations to Saul Teran.
It's bittersweet. Love to see him going, but we are going to miss him here in Thresherville. Such a great arm coming out of the bullpen, used in high leverage situations all the time, and just provided that easy confidence that we had. As soon as we saw him coming in, you knew Better Call Saul was time.
And Saul Teran was second on the Threshers in saves, had 3 and 3 chances, but who's going to pick up that role? We know Titan Hayes has been the main closer for the Threshers this season, but there have been a couple other later relievers that you've had your eye on for this really inevitable moment.
Yeah, especially lately, you could tell the transition to Pena. Jose Pena has been really good coming out of the pen too in high leverage situations. And another name to look at is Luis Avila. He has been great. He pitched in high leverage situations last year. We got him back here in Thresherville, and let's see if he could continue his dominance.
Including his 19 relief appearances with the Threshers last year, Avila has an ERA of almost .5, a little bit over that mark in his relief appearances with Clearwater. So whenever he goes in the bullpen, that's fine by me. And the bats have been great as well for the Clearwater Threshers. Griffin Burkholder had a huge couple of games last week, including his first home run that left the yard and his first career 3-hit, 2 RBI performance.
And that home run was almost worth 2. It was to dead straight center field. Soon as he hit it, we've talked about the way that the ball jumps off of his bat when he makes solid contact. He had been struggling a little bit, but we have to understand this was almost like a spring training for him. He got a late start. Now you could tell he's starting to elevate and the ball quite a bit, and you're seeing the hard contact from him.
Really shaking off the injury that kind of began his season as well, and as you said, has really plagued him, not just throughout the start of this year, but since his first game with the Threshers last season. And Carter Matheson had a bunch of multi-hit games. Now with his 6th home run of the season that came in Dunedin, he's really starting to bump up the batting average as well.
He is. He's almost above the 200 mark. And just a sweet lefty swing that he has. And you could tell once he's making contact with this lefty swing, it is producing a lot of hits.
And the Threshers bullpen technically lost a second pitcher after Saul Teran's call-up. Gabriel Barbosa will make his first start for the Clearwater Threshers this season after earning 1 win in 12 outings out of Clearwater's bullpen. But he does have plenty of starting experience. In 24 games last season for the Tarpons, Barbosa made 20 starts.
And even though he was coming out of the bullpen for the Threshers, he was going multiple innings, 3-4 innings at a time. So he should be stretched out, ready to go. Not somebody that will overpower the hitters. Keeps his fastball between 91 and 93. Slider, cutter mixed in there, and he will drop down a curve to put away hitters.
And a big stat of note for Barbosa, he has a strikeout to walk ratio of 3-1, 21 punch outs, 7 walks through 12 appearances and 25 innings so far with the Clearwater Threshers. We'll see how that translates to the starting rotation when the Threshers take on the Marauders next on the Threshers Broadcast Network.